Well, hello everybody. Finally, all of my parts are in. Now I just have to get up the ambition to install everything. So, starting out with this here first. So the intake came in $86 for this little pipe, and you get a little clamp, and that's it. That's it for 86 bucks. I got it from the Steady Garage. I think that's supposed to be an S. And it's a Chimera intake. Now, I don't know, looking at the little tiny size of this hole, which is, about your thumb, well, probably fit maybe 3 fingers in there. Yeah, probably 3 fingers in there. It's supposed to be kind of a little confused here. So there's a humongous air box under there, and look at the size of this hole. Look at the size of this hole. So how can this air intake pipe bring in more air than that? I don't know. So it's aluminum. I just don't get it. But it doesn't weigh anything. And then I got this. This is the oil screen in the engine I was talking about the other day. So 80 freaking, plus this was $12 for this. And then $39 for shipping. And then they said, oh yeah, we screwed up. We sent it FedEx 2-day, which they did. I got it in a couple days, but still, I got ripped on shipping. Because for something that weighs 1/10 of an ounce, if that, it weighs about as much as a couple pencils. This is actually heavier than that. Find that weird. So I like to be prepared when I go out. And these are tubeless tires. So I always carry a kit like this. It's just, I could have got it cheap. Well, this is like $7. And you get a few plugs in there. You got like 10 plugs. Let's see, 8 plugs, some glue, the stabber, the cleaner, and then the pusher in piece. So that'll go back here. And I was going to carry an air pump with me, and I'm like, God, I don't want to keep weighting this bike down with all this weight of crap and a battery operated pump. So I found this little pump, and this is just a bracket that holds it. So you take this off, and this is just a little clamping bracket that holds this pump. So this is just a little hand pump, and it's as big as my hand, and that's all it is. Now up the top comes, because you look at the bottom, I like it, they got these rubber plugs. So it's got the bottom out, and here's the top. So you open up the top, you turn it over, and one of these ends goes some damn place. So you hang on a minute with this camera work. Sucks, I know. So there's your air hose. So you can blow your tire up. So the hose just stores in the top of the pump. So pretty basic, pretty simple, and it's cheap. So that's a good part. So you stick the hose back in the top, snap it down, snap this down so you don't get any dirty in it, and you got, an air pump for on the trail. So this will probably just stick in the bag here in one of the little slot compartments, because there's so many of them. And then it came with like a basketball inflator. It's like, come on, really? Like I'm going to be carrying a basketball around with me. But take this little air pump, there you go. And you just stick it in the Stick it right there. Yep. And this is kind of bigger. Well, they can just lay on the bottom and not bother anybody. Plus, there's also the side pockets too. But anyways, that's that. So pretty soon I'll start working on this. This I thought for sure would be bigger, because like I said, comparing that air hole to this massive amount of air hole that equals 2 of these, how can it be a better intake? You know? So I don't know. But it's just the way they showed it in the picture online. This thing was like 4 inches longer to bring it up into here. We'll have to see. It's going to be one of those deals, you know, trial and error, or just put it on. But the ambition level for me lately has been pretty low because it's hot and muggy out, and I just don't want to deal with hot weather. I don't like it when it's hot out. But what is it in here? 82. So this room's actually climbed to 82 degrees, and it's usually really cold in here. But when I get ready to do the bike, I'm going to push it over on the other side. I'll take it out the back door and come around. I'll bring it over here. So, to my broken belt for my lawnmower, I just got a replacement, came in today. So here's my replacement. And so that's my spare, because I got a brand new one on the machine now because that one broke. So, and then my struts are here. So my struts are in. They took a tiny bit of a beating, not really too awful bad. They just bent this a little bit. So that's not nice as straight as that one. So this took a hit. And what's nice is they got the R stamped right and the left. And they got these little clips on there because they don't want these ends to come sticking out. Awful small little struts, not very much to them. So now I got the struts, the strut mounts that go up on the top of this thing, and I've got the compressor, I got the bearings, I've got the new hubs just for the hell of it. So this takes care of the whole front end of my car, all this pile of crap right here. $288 for that. And then a new belt for the lawnmower. So that's about it. So eventually I'll be coming out and doing something. And I don't know what I want to start with first, because both of them are going to be a pain in the butt. I think the car might be easier than the motorcycle, because the motorcycle you got to take all the panels off and it's just a pain. So that's just the latest update. And yeah, yep. So yeah, I don't want to get too much into the politics thing. It slips in every now and then because it's just ticking me off. So that last video I didn't have a thumbnail ready, so I just threw Trump on there. But yeah, just trying to you know, trying to get my stuff back on track again, get my channel going again. It's not going again, so it's kind of depressing. So, you know, and sometimes I sit there at night going, you know, is this even worth it? But so that's where I'm at. So here's this, and there's that over there, and that's all that's been going on right now. And so when I start working on one of these, then I'll throw another video out. Until then, I'll catch you later.